Well, good morning, beautiful. Yes, good morning. Um, I don't think I've read to you the last 2 days, so I'm going to read to you now. This was yesterday's and today's. Without faith, it is impossible to please Him. This year, think possible. This is number 2. The Bible says, without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he who comes to God must believe that He is, and that He is rewarder of those who diligently seek Him. Here is something God can't do: be pleased without faith. 12 spies entered the promised land. You know what? I think I did read this to you. Okay. Well, 12 spies entered the promised land. We're going to recap, and I'm going to read today's to you because I miss you already. Okay. We are well able to overcome it. God has promised it to them, but the majority thought it couldn't be done. People who think possible, quote unquote, not only create forward looking, optimistic pictures of the future in their own minds, but also in the minds of others. And the opposite is true too. Sam Ewing said, "Nothing is so embarrassing as watching someone do something that you said couldn't be done. Now, believing you can doesn't guarantee you will, but believing you can't guarantees you won't." I don't think I finished this yesterday. If not, it's really meaningful now. So, how's your approach to life? When you face the unknown, oh my God, the undone or the untried, do you focus on the things that can go wrong or on all the things that can go right? Ballistic rocket pioneer Wernher von Braun said, "I have learned to use the word impossible with the greatest caution." You say, who was he? The scientist who made it possible for the first man to walk on the moon. John Anders Holmes said, "Never tell a young person that something cannot be done. God may have God may have been waiting centuries for somebody ignorant enough of the impossible to do that very thing." If you want to achieve something, give yourself permission to believe it is possible and trust God for success. Today's is, then he had another dream. This year, think it's possible. Joseph had 2 dreams, and the second was bigger than the first. His first dream was a field of sheaves. Yes, sheaves. The second dream was a sky full of stars. So the word for you today is, in my word, sheaves. What is a sheave? Is dream one size bigger. Henry Curtis said, "Make your plans as fantastic as you like, because 25 years from now, they will seem mediocre. Mediocre. Make yours like Datsun or Datsun. Come on, I think it's Datsun. Make your plans 10 times as great as you first planned, and 25 years from now, you will wonder why you did not make them 50 times as great." There is only one way to keep growing. Make your goal a step beyond what makes you comfortable. That will force you to keep growing. And it will also keep you up to believe that God has greater things. Most people want their lives to keep improving, yet they value peace and stability at the same time. They forget that you can improve and stay the same. Wow, this is a good one. Growth means change, and that means challenging the status quo. Thinking possible means you can't settle for what you have now. There will always be people around you who want you to give up your dream and embrace the status quo. Love them, but don't be led by them. Wow. As you begin to believe God for greater things and others try to throw cold water on you, remember that right now, as you read these pages, other people around the world are thinking about curing cancer, developing new energy sources, feeding the hungry, improving the quality of life, and winning whole nations for Christ. They are bucking the odds and challenging the status quo. And you must too. Wow, that was a good one. Anyway, good morning. Love you. Talk to you soon.